is Juliana Janes, and I'm here to tell you why I'm running for your ASB president. Actually, why I'm not. I'm not running for the title. I'm not running because it'll look good on college applications, and I'm not running for the prestige. These past few years at Elmo have not been what I have expected. I walked onto campus freshman year expecting an almost High School Musical type experience, not gonna lie, except obviously without all the singing and dancing. Instead, I've played 2 sports, both of which pushed me to physical and mental limits that I never knew were possible. My classes, I have never had to work so hard for my grades in my life. Not that they were impossible, but that all of the teachers at Elmo want us to succeed so badly that they, just like our coaches, push us to our limits. The clubs we have here aren't just monthly meetings to hang out and do nothing. We actively make a difference in our community, whether it's volunteering with National Honor Society or educating middle school students on how to succeed in the future with Friday Night Live. We push to make ourselves better, not just within ourselves, but within our community. And it's solely because we want to. I'm running for your ASB president because all of these experiences have shaped the person that I am today. All of these clubs, sports, and classes have made me a better person, and I want all of you to realize the same. I will use this dedication, drive, and motivation to help next year be the best that it can be and help all of you guys grow as individuals and students. Everyone at this school is unique. We all think different, we act different, and we talk different from one another. But then, what distinguishes us from Canyon or Villa Park or even Orange High? The difference is that we are a family. These are all fingerprints from you, from your teammates, and from your peers. Every single one is different. The significance is that we use our differences to make a difference, to push each other, to stick up for one another. That is what families do, and that is what vanguards do. Remember, Juliana Janes, ASB president.
Almadina, I'm Alyssa Barraza, your current junior class president, and I'm running to be your next ASB president. So I don't want to bore you guys telling you guys a bunch of stuff about me or stuff I know I can't promise. So how about I tell you the things I can promise. Next year, I want to have food trucks and more bands perform at lunch, because every student needs a little time to relax. I plan to have more informal dances, but since dancing's not everyone's thing, I think we should have things like carnival rides or photo booths too. My tie-dye shirts represent each and every single one of you. Each one is different from the last. And whether you guys are in sports or into music, we are the students that make up Almadina. Almadina is known for our spirit, but I want to expand our spirit to support not just one sport, but all sports, clubs, and our amazing arts department. I have been blessed with leading my amazing class as president these last 3 years, and I want a chance to make it truly unforgettable for all of us next year. Some say high school is an 1,000-mile journey. So juniors, as our journey is coming to an end, and as our sophomores are nearly halfway done, and our freshmen are just getting started, let's all take the first step together and vote Alyssa Barraza for ASB president.
I could stand up here and list all the reasons why I'm most qualified for this position, or how I have a lot of experience with ASB, but that's boring. I could try and make jokes, but I'm not that funny on camera. But I do have a lot of progressive ideas for our campus and want to make sure everyone is involved in all of our activities. I want to maintain our signature school spirit throughout the entire year and support not only sports but other groups as well. I also want to help our school adapt to the 4x4 block scheduling that's coming up next year. I know a lot of people are worried about it, but change is good. And I know that as ASB, we can help maintain everything we love about Elmo despite this schedule change. I don't want to bore you, but I'll leave you with this. Elmo is my home. I bleed cardinal and gold and would do anything for this old, crumbling, beautiful campus. When I walk through these halls, I know that this school is a part of me, and I would do anything for it. I want every Vanguard to feel the same acceptance that I do and to love Elmo the way I do. Like the Rembrandt said, I'll be there for you, like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, because you're there for me too. It would be an honor for me to represent every individual student of Almadina. So let me vote Petra Azar for ASB president. And don't forget, we are Vanguards.
Hi, I'm Jessie Hill and I'm running for your next ASB Vice President. This upcoming year, I really want everyone's voices to be heard. I think I'm qualified for this position considering I'm the junior class ASB Vice President as well as the Elmo swim team's team captain. I know how to be supportive and have an essence of leadership what will help with the start of our new year. I want to be able to express my creativity with the help of you guys, and because there are so many possibilities for this year. Some of my ideas include having new school apparel with lunch activities to get everyone involved. Obviously, we all have different interests, whether it's sports, band, theater, or color guard. I think that we can all come together in unity and be the best that we can. This year is about having fun and having everyone be involved. Let's make this 2017-2018 year great together.
Hi, howdy, my name's Hannah. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my goals as the future VP. I'm going to start off by commending my fellow classmates who will speak today. Cheers to their efforts in this election. I assure you that this group of students will focus on you guys, as it should be. We're so lucky to have so many vanguards who are willing to make a change. Before I go on, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm in varsity basketball and I've played volleyball for 2 years. I've never been afraid to compete and work hard in school and sports. It's a trait I owe to every teacher, mentor, friend, and especially my family. Through them, I've learned to be better and strive for excellence. My personality helps me find a problem and fix it. When a task presents itself, I work until it's done and it's done right. I also love talking and getting to know you guys. I have made many friends throughout the years and will continue building upon these friendships. I will go the extra mile to make sure you have the opportunity to add toward events and consider all your suggestions. Furthermore, I'm very involved in extracurriculars. Some of the projects that I've planned for next year include a water filling station outside and planting trees for Earth Day. I'm working with Juliana to boost this environmental awareness. For the Red Cross, I'm working to bring back a dodgeball tournament to fund for a CPR certification class. So be sure to sign up. As ASB Vice President, I would do my very best to create more events and projects like these to better campus life and include more of the student body. Next year, I will make sure that club meetings, events, and news will be posted more often. Sometimes the announcements get turned off and the message isn't always communicated. But publicity and increased participation is one of the main responsibilities and goals of ASB. So don't be afraid to ask and trust you'll feel welcome to add your opinions. Come on by the ASB room during lunch and we will definitely help you out. Like I said earlier, there will be a change next year for ASB. Your voice will be heard. In this speech, you hear a lot of ayes, but at the end of the day, it's up to each person to make a difference. Never be afraid to contribute to the common goal of making El Medina a home. I mean, we are here for 8 hours a day. So go out there, make new friends, say hi to people in the hallways, just be nice, and start feeling the Vanguard pride. Remember, change starts with your vote. So, thank you.
Hello, El Medina High School. My name is Brooke Killeen, and I'm running to be your next ASB secretary. I'm currently the secretary for a volunteer organization, so I know what it takes to do the job well and get it done. I'm a part of many clubs on campus at El Medina, including Ping Pong Club, Environmental Club, and Mr. Benner's Model UN Club, just to name a few. I also participate in El Medina volleyball and track and field teams, and have had so many great memories and met so many great people from those experiences. El Medina has great spirit, especially when it comes to our athletics, our academics, our clubs, and who can forget our legendary Spirit Weeks. But everything comes down to the students at El Medina, to you, the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors of El Medina High School. The people here at El Medina is what makes the school so great. We all work together to create our own version of our best El Medina, our school. And that's what makes El Medina so great, everyone working together to create a common goal. As your secretary, I would be working together with all of you, all the students at El Medina, to make this school year great. I know that we can work together, and together we can achieve a great school year and make great memories. Thank you, and vote Brooke Killeen for ASB Secretary.
Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mila Hano, and I'm running to be your next ASB Secretary. I know what most of you are thinking, isn't secretary just like taking notes and stuff? Well, you're not wrong, but to me it's more than that. It's becoming the bridge between all of you students and the rest of my ASB cabinet.
It's making sure all of you feel that your thoughts, ideas, and opinions are going to be heard. It's keeping Elmo unified as a whole, allowing all of you to feel like you truly belong here. Because there's nothing more important to me than school spirit and all of us students coming together. Also, I don't want you guys to just see me as the girl that you elected to be on your ASB board. I'll be open to sit down and talk to any of you, to listen to whatever it is that you want to say, like an idea or an opinion, like I said earlier. Or maybe just want to be best friends. That would be pretty cool too. Thank you guys for all of the support, and remember to vote Mila Hano for ASB Secretary.
Hey Vanguards, my name is Mark Velasquez and I'm running to be your next ASB Secretary. And I know what you're probably thinking, who are you? Why should I vote for you? But, I mean, you know one thing, my name. And you also know that I'm a dedicated Vanguard who'll do anything to represent his school and his class the best that he can. And for those of you who don't know much about me, let me tell you some more. Well, I've been involved in aquatics all 3 years at Elmo, and I definitely want to continue it on to my senior year. I've also been involved in academic clubs like EMHS since my sophomore year, and I also plan on continuing into my senior year. Finally, I am Vice President of Pals for Paws, which is a nonprofit organization / club that's run here on campus, which is dedicated to finding homes for cats and many other animals so they get adopted. Now, enough about me. Let's get down to the more important question, why I think you should vote for me. Well, in reality, my philosophy is that every vote and every voice counts. And if I'm elected to be your ASB Secretary, I think I can carry that philosophy on. I also believe that I can represent Elmo with the pride that it deserves from every single one of its Vanguards. I mean, which Vanguard better to represent Elmo than this Vanguard right here? I mean, it's in the name, V for Velasquez, V for Vanguard, they're one and the same. Thanks for listening to my speech, Vanguards. I hope you guys have a great time at prom this weekend. And if you don't go to prom, I hope you guys have a great weekend either way. And thanks for listening, like I said. And remember, together we can truly make our mark on El Medina.
Hi, Vanguards. I'm Anna Clinton, and I'm running for your ASB Treasurer. I'd really appreciate your vote, and let's make next year great.
Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Katie Gherkin and I'm running to be your sophomore class president. I think I would be an amazing president next year because I'm experienced, well-trusted, and responsible. If you elect me as your next class president, I will be responsible enough to get all the information about our school to you as soon as possible. I will work hard to make sure your voices are heard. I will dedicate my time to focus on everyone else before me. I will be so determined to make the greatest Spirit Week any sophomore class has ever had. I am here to support you guys and make sure your opinions and ideas get heard. We make up the class of 2020 and this is our family. Now let's talk about Spirit Week. Although we didn't win last year, we all worked very long and hard to put something so amazing together as a team. Seeing everyone work together, taking an immense amount of time out of their week and representing our class is what Spirit Week is all about. We put together a spectacular Spirit Week, seeing that it was only our first year. If I'm elected next year, I'll work my hardest to make sure to get more students involved with our class activities, and our Spirit Week will be the best one out there. I already have so many great themes and fundraisers for next year I can't wait to share with my fellow classmates. Remember, your voices matter, and if you have any ideas, let me know so I can get them out there as soon as possible. I hope I am able to continue being your president, and with your support, I will strive to be better each day. But remember, a vote for me is a vote for you.
Hey class of 2020, my name is Anna Smith and I'm running for your sophomore class president. This election gives us a chance to make a change. I believe making a change can bring about fresh ideas and new perspectives. I want to hear your voice and your interests. I care about making sure opportunities are as equally distributed for each and every one of you. Come share your ideas and I will do everything I can to make them happen. I plan on making our sophomore year as memorable and enjoyable as possible. Looking ahead to Spirit Week as sophomores, I want to get everyone involved in working together so our class can reach its full potential. The more of us involved in Spirit Week and other events throughout the school year, the more fun we will have and the more memories we will make. I will do everything with your best interests in mind and will welcome all of your ideas to better the class of 2020. Thank you, and remember to vote Anna Smith for sophomore class president.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. What? You want to know more about me? Well, I'm Michelle Chung, and I'm running for sophomore vice president. But I'm also like the founder of Google. But you might be wondering, what's like the founder of Google doing at El Medina? Well, I wanted to live like a humble teenager life and just like chill with like my fellow sophomores, you know, or future sophomores actually. But I'm running for vice president because like I just wanted to like make sophomore year dope, and then like, you know what? Let's get back on track. Actually, shout out to the track team, no pain, no gain. But yeah, I could make like Spirit Week so cool, and I could have us like make a name for ourselves as sophomores, and then like, you know what? Fundraising. I'll make fundraising like tubular and just overall gnarly. But anyways, that's all. If you want to know more, vote for me for sophomore vice president.
Hi guys, my name is Avery Miles and I'm running to be your next sophomore class vice president. El Medina High School, home of the Vanguards, home of the legendary Spirit Week, home of the most school-spirited, dedicated student body. El Medina is our home. As we say goodbye to the class of 2017 and hello to the incoming class of 2021, we are all taking our next steps forward. As I take my next steps forward, I want to make them memorable. Looking back at this year, I've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. First off, I survived my first year of high school, and they said I couldn't do it. I survived my first AP class, barely. One thing I'm proud to have accomplished is Spirit Week. Spirit Week was one of the most memorable experiences I've had. Spirit Week was where I made myself most involved by helping with decorations, the skit, and choreographing all of the dances. Spirit Week was a turning point for me. I realized how much I love my school and how much I love being involved. Although these are all things to be proud of, there's one thing I'm most proud of, making our class a team. Together we can. When we work together as a team, our class can accomplish so much. During Spirit Week, our class came together for the first time. We accomplished more than I could have ever imagined, and we grew closer than ever before. I mean, we spent so much time together. Anyways, I know that I can make our class a team. With that, I can make these next 3 years at Elmo unforgettable. We can't leave high school saying we accomplished nothing. If we did, we went wrong somewhere. I refuse to let these next 3 years slip through our fingers and our minds. I know that with me as your sophomore class vice president, next year will be amazing. I have so many great ideas for fundraisers, Spirit Week, and more that I can't wait to share with you. Always remember, El Medina High School, home of the Vanguards, home of the legendary Spirit Week, home of the most school-spirited, dedicated student body. Our home for the next 3 years. Let's make it count, together. Thank you for listening. I hope I got your vote, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for the class of 2020. Thank you again, and remember to vote Aves for sophomore class of vice president.
Hey Vanguards, it's Alice Rodriguez running for your sophomore vice president. Many of you might not know who I am, but I'm a very humble, funny person that would like to make El Medina feel like a better place for everyone. But if I became vice president, I would take in everybody's input towards making the school feel more spiritual and lively. As a student, I know what it feels to not feel the advantage or also to feel recognized or appreciated by what you do as a student. And by this, I would make every student feel more appreciated by the little things that they do for El Medina High School. Remember, Alice for vice pres and the school won't be a mess.
Hello, I'm Giovanna Ortiz, but some of you may know me as Gio, and many of you may not even know me at all. That's what makes this speech so important. This speech is an opportunity for me to gain your confidence in voting me to be your sophomore class secretary. Today, by asking for your vote, I promise to make good decisions, take great notes, and keep your class organized and informed. Everybody always says the more you get involved in your high school, the better your experience will be. I was a cheerleader this year, and it was after one of the football games where we had just taken the win. I was running to the victory bell in a full-out sprint, and in all the excitement of it all, I took a little, how do I put this, stumble. But let me correct myself. It was more like a full-on face plant. And knowing my luck, I didn't just fall. Oh no. I fell in front of the 3 cutest guys I had probably seen all year. And I got up and went to the victory bell, because that's what you do when you're a Vanguard. Now, I showed up to school the next day, even though I couldn't bear having those boys see my face. And now you're probably thinking, okay, Gio, we get it. You're a klutz. tell us something relevant. I wanted to tell you this story to show you how earning your vote would be my kind of victory bell. And I promise as your secretary, there won't be any face plants. I have always given 100% in everything I do in my school community. This year, as one of the JV cheerleaders, I could be seen at the breast cancer walk or all the activities being done during Pride Day. I committed myself to help with everything we did for Spirit Week, which included poster making, more poster making, and then some decorating. I even made my acting debut in the freshman skit. I'm also getting to know our sports programs by helping the athletic trainer every day after school. Being involved in our awesome school programs and activities helps me get to know what everybody wants out of their high school experience. I will help support our ASB by helping with Sophomore Spirit Week, by making it appeal to each and every one of you. I would be honored to serve you as your sophomore class secretary, so when you go to vote, please consider Giovanna Ortiz. I know El Medina is a great school, and with the right leadership, we could all have a great time while running to our own victory bells.
My name is Catherine Philhauer, or Kat, and I'm running to be your sophomore class secretary. You guys deserve the very best to represent your class. The job of secretary involves giving out information from ASB to the class and keeping all of the important paperwork. In my classes, I try and help everyone by making quizzes for them and for upcoming tests and quizzes. Keeping all that paperwork takes an organized person, and I'm organized both at school and at home. Also, if you know me, you know that I'm trustworthy. I'll try my hardest to make next year the best so far. Remember, Catherine can make it happen.
Hi, my name is Abby Capra, and I'm running to be your sophomore class secretary. I believe I deserve this spot because I am involved at El Medina, and I want to make our class the best it can be. I am organized, a great listener, which is some of the top things that a secretary needs to be. I'm a hard worker and willing to do anything to make our class great. I work well with others and always listen to people's opinions. I will be 100% honest and real with you guys. I want everybody to be heard, and I always put everybody before myself. I would really love your vote. Thank you.
Hey Vanguards, my name's Suzanne Hooker, and I'm running for sophomore class treasurer. Now, you may be wondering, why should you vote for me? Well, I want to help make next year just as good as this year. So remember, vote me, Suzanne Hooker, for sophomore class treasurer.
Hey Vanguards, it's Amanda Nguyen, and I'm hoping to be your next sophomore class treasurer. Why? Because I value your vote, and every vote counts. But anyways, as the name goes for the position, I would obviously work with the funds, and surprisingly, I'm actually good at numbers and math. Got an A there. But the most important goal that I have this year is to involve everyone and to help out with Spirit Week, which is a really big spirit event throughout the whole week. Last year we didn't have enough experience, and now we know how to win this thing. So let's bring this whole community together and win Spirit Week. But other than that, I hope to meet new people, and shout out to those who have been supporting me so far. Thank you so much. Improve my leadership skills, and of course make an impact for you guys. We've only got a few years left, so let's make the best of it. Vote Amanda for treasurer, and remember why, because I didn't choose a number life, the number life chose me. Thanks.